that dream journal, not only will the dreams resurface in the same or different way, but it will start manifesting into your life. So I'm having these horrific, crazy dreams, and then horrific, crazy stuff is going on because something in the spiritual is not right in accordance to them dreams. Dreams can be sent to you from God. Dreams can be sent from your angels and ancestors. And dreams can also be intercepted into your mind. I know you guys have watched the movie Inception. There's a movie called Inception that literally tells you what it's about. Going for it, right? So as I was still learning about, the dream life and things of that sort, my dreams started coming back gradually. First, I want to say around the year of 2021. We are now in the year of 2023. In 2021, I had my first dream journal, like real dream journal. I was writing notes, just taking it down. You guys should have seen it. It was like the Da Vinci Code, because I was so set on figuring out what these dreams mean. I even went a step further. Even though I knew that my family was not appreciative of my spiritual gifts, and although they go to church and they get messages for me, but they don't tell me what the prophets are saying. At my family's church, they speak a different dialect, a different language, and because I don't speak my own language, I will have to use context clues to either understand what they're saying, or if I do not follow them to the church, even if I do, when the messages will be relayed in secret. And that is what really started my spiritual awakening. When I started realizing that the people I was going to for spiritual guidance were talking about the spiritual gifts that I had behind my back. And I'm not saying like in a specifically malicious way, like, oh, she thinks she's this, and oh, no, not like that. Like, literally getting spiritual messages on my behalf to not give to me. It made me very concerned because it put me in a position where it's like, these people, you see the churches, they be having confessionals. You go to the spiritual guidance counselor. You sit with them for hours at a time, or they come to your house and you're divulging all this information to them, and you do not know what they're doing with it. You do not know what they're thinking in their mind. And that is a scary thought, because my aunt once told me, she told me to continue on my spiritual path because it is an individual race. At the end of the day, you can go in groups, you can get a whole bus, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to your relationship with God, it is you and Him only. It doesn't matter how many people you contact for prayers. It doesn't matter how many people you talk to for guidance. It doesn't matter how much money you put in a donation plate. At the end of the day, if you can't go back home, have dialogue with God, hear His voice, and understand what you're supposed to do in this life, you are lost. And I understood that, and I wanted to get closer to God. I've always been a child of God. I was raised up in the church, and I just wanted to simply know what was going on. So God began to tell me. And that is where a lot of things transpired. And you can research my book. You can go purchase my book. Get the Bands Reloaded. It's on Barnes and Noble. You can look under Multimedia 7. You should be able to find it. But 2021. In 2021, I had about, I want to say it was more than this, but like maybe 5 to 6 prominent dreams that I had in my dream journal. And they were so prominent because the timing of each dream that I have was spaced out months. Like months, they would like come every couple months, every couple months, every couple months. It was never back to back to back. It was like, all right, God gave me a dream. All right, work on that. Try to figure it out. Then another dream will come. Then I'll try to understand the correlation between that. Then another dream will come a couple months later, and it just be like, it'll be so different, but so such the same characters, same faces, even different people towards the end. Then I started seeing loved ones in my dreams, people I didn't even come in contact with yet. And by 2022 to 2023, but I want to say like towards the end of 2022, my dreams started coming into fruition. So now I knew for a fact that I am a psychic. I have premonitions. I see into the future because I started seeing dreams that were happening before it would happen. But I had to dissect and understand what was going on first so that I could figure out what was really going on. And as time progressed, it was confirmed. But I knew this though. I knew this because I was having dreams like this since I was at the age of 6 to my own remembrance. I can tell you guys now, before the age of 6, I do not remember anything. I felt like that was normal, but I have met people who do remember it when they were 4 and they were 5. Me, personally, I don't remember anything before the age of 6. There is no memory. I do not know what happened. I don't know anything. It's like clean slate, white mind, don't know. I did have a tendency to block a lot of stuff out. Any type of pain, I would block it out. I didn't want to remember it. And, God showed me that that's not a healthy way to be. He showed me that, you must be able to feel all feelings. Because when you do that, you're able to move more in the spiritual. And it helps you in the physical. Because when you harbor onto a lot of pain, we harbor onto a lot of hurt, we harbor onto a lot of bad stuff. Even if you block it out, it's still there. So I had to take the time to work on myself and understand what was going on with me, past, present, and coming into the future. But because I knew I had these dreams as a child, things started to become more clear for me. I started to understand because dreams I was having at 6 years old. 6 years old, I am now 27. When I was 6, I had a dream, and the dream manifested in 2022. For almost 2 decades, to have a dream manifest almost 20 years later is miraculous to me. It shows me that God already had a plan for me. God already knew what certain people was going to do in my life. So he set my life up a certain way so that my abilities could not only be showcased, but I would have the proof. I'm going to get into this dream channeling for you guys. And that's that.